Hi everybody, and welcome back. If you like Reddit, please subscribe to my channel and like. There is the most crazy cheating story in the end. Watch till the end.
Does it count as cheating? I'm gonna make a short story. So my boyfriend cheated on me and I decided to download Tinder and talk to other guys only to find out that boyfriend, liked the idea of me and talking to other guys and going out with them later. He told me he wanted to have threesomes because he found it hot. He convinced me to try a threesome with him and one of his friends to start. So I have a for a boyfriend. We had threesomes with multiple people. I wanted to go solo. He was off and on about me doing that. He wanted me to, but he also didn't. So I was going to go out with a guy and he was kind of not wanting me to. I kind of convinced him to let me go. He said I can make my own decisions. I slept with the guy and came home. My boyfriend called me a cheater and made me tell him what we did and what happened. Obviously he got turned on by this and wanted to have. He said it was hot and that he liked it, but then afterwards he said that I shouldn't have done that. And I do feel bad, but I'm confused. Am I a cheater? Does it count as cheating? Please be kind and understanding. Any advice is appreciated. Cheated on in a 5-year relationship. I, 25F, have been with my boyfriend, 23 meters, for about 5 years now. I would describe our relationship as stable and supportive. We have our own lives and we have complete trust and support in each other. Full story. We almost broke up 2 years in the RS but decided to stay together as the problem was lack of communication. Since then, we prioritized communication and being honest in what we do. He's a great guy and solid dude, as described by his colleagues and friends. Things were really great between us. He often told people and myself how lucky he feels to have me. The last time he did that was during a family vacation last December. Starting this year, I've had some insecurities that I shared with him. In January, he told me that he meant it when he said we would never mention breaking up and always talk things out together. This year, I felt a little unappreciated by him and I talked to him about hoping he would show me more appreciation or reciprocate for the things I do for him. I often buy him little gifts to let him know that I'm thinking of him. Sometimes I go out of my way to help him with his chores and he doesn't even say thank you. Sometime in February my relationship insecurities got worse as I just felt that something was different, wrong between us. I kept asking him if he was okay and if everything between us were okay, but he would tell me that everything's fine. Starting March, he went on an overseas work trip for 3 weeks. Ever since he left, he became a completely different person. He became very cold towards me and even stopped telling me that he loves, even when I tell him that I love him. He didn't have the time to even call me and claimed his cold treatment was because he was too busy. Then I found out, after constant prompting, that he intends to have a talk about the relationship when he's back. He then told me that he has been feeling very pressured by me and always felt the need to give in to me. He's been feeling this way since last year and has thought about breaking up multiple times already. It sent me into panic mode because he has never once mentioned this to me. I felt guilty and told him that he should have talked to me as that would definitely have made things better. His cold treatment and mental torture went on for a few more days while I waited for him to return. I got invited to stay at his house by his family due to some reasons and I also asked him for permission beforehand too. I started to just play some games on his computer. I then found out that he had time to watch multiple YouTube videos and may have been lying to me the whole time. I then did some snooping and found out that he has been involved with this other girl since February. I confronted him and he admitted to it. It made me sick to my stomach to think of how much he has changed to this other person that I barely even know now. I packed up quickly and told his parents about what I found, just to provide them an explanation as to why I'm leaving. Safe to say, his mom was shocked beyond words because it really just wasn't his character to cheat on someone. I felt disgusted, shocked and angry. I thought back to the recent times. Every insecurity, every worry, every concern I had was valid, and he lied to me over and over again. He then tried using his overseas trip to ice me out and made me feel like everything was my fault. I reflected on myself, and I never really forced him to do anything he didn't like. I supported him for 5 years and loved him faithfully throughout. If I had never found out, I would have lived my life thinking it was my fault. I'm not sure how I'm going to get over this and trust someone else again. I did everything right, and yet it wasn't enough. We had our down moments, but we always talked about it and resolved them quickly. I just don't understand how someone can change so much so drastically in a matter of weeks. My boyfriend, 25M, of 8 years cheated on me, 24F. He moved countries temporarily for over half a year and we became long distance. I went to visit him, and after 2 days of being back home, I found he had sex with another girl, 4 days after our 8-year anniversary. He said he was drunk and he would never in a million years do it again. He met her at a club and they walked home together. Over a span of 2 hours, he had countless opportunities to stop and realize what he was doing. He said if I never found out, he would have taken this secret to the grave. But he's telling me we're soulmates and I should know that he loves me. And that it was a mistake. What do I do? Does he even love me? I feel stupid, but I want to forgive him because I love him and wanted my life with him, but I am so heartbroken. He was my soulmate and we had our whole lives planned. We really loved each other and I never ever thought he would cheat. He was always so against it.
You want to continue? Click on this video. You want to continue? Click on this video. You want to continue? Click on this video.